Uchimura takes dolled-up Ulmander, who is still thinking they're on a date in the city. However, when he clearly says that they are going to research about market, her mood turns off. After this, both Uchimura and Ulmander begin visiting local shops for research and also buy their stuff in exchange for some information, like a pure gold couple glass set from the Land of Gold. After visiting a variety of shops, both take a lunch break, where Uchimura concludes that the merger of Minotaur and Orange clans has brought many new things to the capital. But it also brings a new problem, which is the food supply to keep the whole nation alive. Ulmander reveals that she did investigate the sellers, but found that they also aren't making much profit from the crops. Uchimura deduces that it must be the wholesaler who is buying the grains at a very cheap price, but selling it to shops for a vastly inflated price, which is also making it hard for the shopkeepers to sell the crops. But they can't do anything about it right now, as the wholesaler of the crops is a guild, and conflicting with them might cause a nationwide problem. At that time, Genome comes across them and reveals that she is on her way to buy presents for her subordinates and other close people, as today is a Ruya Day. Suddenly, two old and desperate bakers approach Genome and beg her to help them save their shop from closing. Upon listening to their story, they find that a merchant named Budagarian made a deal with them yesterday and sold them a ton of gym grains at a cheap price and ordered them to make a traditional sweet named Chimozu. The old couple didn't see anything bad in his deal and did their best to prepare this huge order of Chimozu, but today, he didn't come to receive his order. And because Chimozu can only last for a day, they can't sell so much of them before they spoil. Having heard that, Uchimura tells Genome to let him take care of this matter, to which she agrees and leaves for her shopping. Then Uchimura eats one of the Chimozu and also finds out that because it is a traditional sweet, it was only popular with elderly people who also stopped buying them recently. And to be honest, they themselves don't like them anymore. Despite this, Uchimura sets up a plan while revealing that Chimozu is closely similar to mochi, which can be eaten in many ways. At first, Uchimura sends Ulmander to the market to contact the other shopkeepers. And in the meantime, he and the old couple make a new recipe for Chimozu. After a couple of hours, Uchimura walks into the market while beating a drum to grab the attention of the public. Then, he tells them about Ruya Day and its story, in which a couple was separated by the king, who wanted to marry the girl, but the couple later escaped and ate Chimozu on a starry night and wished to be together. Surprisingly, their wish came true, and doors to the heavenly realm opened for them, after which they lived their life happily in that realm. Uchimura's story is appreciated by everyone who decides to try eating Chimozu. And because he and the old couple remade the recipe, the 7 new flavors of the Chimozu became so popular that every single one gets sold instantly. The old couple also thanks Uchimura and gives him some Chimozus, which he eats with Ulmander while also drinking in the gold couple glass with her. Though, when flustered Ulmander asks him what he is wishing for, Uchimura says it is obviously a success for his next mission, making her depressed as she thought it would be something romantic. Later, Uchimura reports to the Demon Lord and proposes that they should start expanding their relation with other nations and should choose the Land of Gold as their first target. Demon Lord agrees to it and reveals they will trade Rosmarin with them, saying that even if someone stole their technology, they can't steal their talent, so using Rosmarin as a negotiation card is the best choice. But before Uchimura leaves, he warns him that the King of the Land of Gold is a pain-to-be-dealt person, so he must be cautious.